Okay, it was working. Oh my god, it's so loud. Oh, I was wondering why there wasn't any viewers. It's because I'm the viewer. Okay. This will be fun. Oh god, okay. Sorry guys, muting my... I am kind of doxing myself. Whatever. If you watch my task videos, hello. I really doubt anyone on here has seen them yet, but we'll see. You know what? Audio's fine. Good enough. So in case anyone's watching, working on well, no one is, but I'm gonna say it. Just to practice. I'm working on a zine, where it's like a monster movie. The little twist at the end, but nothing crazy. But I'm just doing the pencil sketches right now. Nothing... Not too far along, I'm on page 2. This is it so far. Person runs out, boss you didn't hear. The cells are growing. Huh. Oh god, you're gonna hear me whisper to myself, I bet. Oh, no one's here. Hold on, guys, I'm plugging this stream. Hold on, guys, I'm making an Instagram story. Because I'm required to do that, because I'm streaming because I didn't do my laundry, and that's a rule that happened with my friend group. We watch movies and have a bunch of convoluted rules. Oh, we're back to private. I don't like that we're fucking arsonist is private. I think it's a pussy move. Let's see what happens when I chat. Okay, nothing on my end. Definitely gonna have a blimp. Oh, wait. You know, I don't need this detail yet. It's just really rough pencils. You know, are art streams even a thing anymore? Oh my god. If it's another fucking... I've been solicited a lot today. Yeah, not interested in solicitation, man. Have a good one. Get this, guys. And by guys, I mean me. These fucking guys at AT&T are up my ass. Because I shouldn't curse so much. Because I'm streaming. These darn guys at AT&T are soliciting me for fucking Wi-Fi when I have Google Fiber, dude. Call Google an evil company all you want, but they got nice fucking internet. I put him down kindly the first time, and then he comes back again. He didn't remember what fucking house he went to. Rookie mistake, man. I'm not gonna explain myself. I'm just gonna work. Oh. Hello? Hey, what's up? Tempting. Well, I hope not. Nah, I can't today, but best of luck. Yeah, I got a zine thing I gotta work on. Sorry to hear that. I'll see you around. Have a good one. Bye-bye. That was work asking me to go in. Go in and pick up a shift. I love them. I love them at my place of work, which I'm not going to say where I work at. They are super kind, but I'm not interested. Not interested in picking up a shift today. I'm going to check if this thing is on. Okay, it is. It's the next scene. I'm going to go in between the lab and outside. Yo, what's up, Ethan? I'm glad you're checking out the stream. I'm working on this zine thing, and due to arsonist rules, I have to stream at some point, so that's what I'm doing. Check it out, Ethan. It's just the pencil test, but it's like gonna be for like a fucking Godzilla kind of thing. But like early 1900s, late 1800s, like steampunk vibes. So like a scientist runs out, is warning the boss that the creature escaped, and his cells are growing. He's like, the monster keeps growing, right? Because it starts small and it's gonna get big. But like, since the cells grow, then at some point the binding force between cells will give out, and then he'll just like melt into a pile of biological goop. And then the cells will start like eating people. I think it's a cool twist, but I'm supposed to have this shit done by like Friday, so I got 10 pages. I'm on page 2. So hang out for a little bit while I do it. Got my little references here in the bottom left. Thanks. Look, this is what old subways used to look like, apparently. Pretty cool, right? Let's see, let's look at my notes. I don't know if that fits with the vibe, Ethan, but that'd be cool. What if you had a fucking bazooka? That'd be cool. Let's see. It's kind of hard. I need to draw more simply. Hey, I'm open to suggestions. I really am. Ethan, I've had some shit happen to me today. Not only did work ask me to pick up a shift for the first time ever, like a couple minutes ago. I've had this dude from AT&T soliciting. He came over once, I let him down easy, and then he came back again to my house. He didn't remember he went to my house. Yeah, I said, no, dude, I'm busy. Might introduce the main character here. He's gonna be like a fisherman. That's how he'll escape on his boat. I don't know how he's gonna look like. I'll let you know, man. Depends on how much I get done. I've had kind of an off day lately, but if he came over to mine, I'd be down. I did turn down hanging out with some other people, so I'd feel a little weird. But they're in like fucking Hendersonville, so I guess I shouldn't care. You don't have a car? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna make this more simple. I'm overdrawing these sketches. Wow, hit and run. That's some bullshit, man. Remember when that happened to me? I'm gonna somehow make this about me. Oh, who else is in here? I see 3 viewers, not 2. Start talking. Oh, 4. Uh-oh. Hey, y'all. I'm doing a little art stream. Working on a zine. So hang out if you want to watch me slowly draw. Yeah, dude. Which one, Ethan? Which one? Oh, you know what? He's gonna have a little rucksack with fish on it. Bunch of fish. It's probably really gross to have like a fishnet bag. Ethan, you're my #1 supporter right now. I appreciate that. Give him a little hood. White boy of the week. I'll probably change the design. I just gotta get something on the page. I know he's gonna wear a raincoat. Love you too, buddy. Oh, hey, have fun, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Someone else is watching. You don't have to chat, I guess. Not to call you out. I'll do cobblestone instead of brick. That's easier to draw and probably a little more accurate to like the vibe I'm going for. Let's see, what else would be in this area? Maybe it's like a market. I might need more reference, but for now, I think this is fine. We'll give him a strong brow. I want them to be cartoony, but a little more like, I don't know, rough looking than average. Than an average cartoon character, because I just want it to be more unique and than usual. Just have like a flipper hanging out and shit, and stuff. I mean, I'm stuff. Oh my gosh, where were you? What were you doing? Oh, I was doing stuff. I am stuff. Y'all remember that? Okay, I'm overdrawing him. Okay, I'm thinking the laboratory is on a castle on a hill. So like, this is the lab. / government. And then down here is the market. And then down a little bit is like the docks. And it's a big city. That's my plan. Okay. I gotta get better at drawing an architecture if I want to make this believable. Oh god, I just realized, whistling sounds pretty bad on stream. So I can't really whistle to myself here. Well, no one's here. But in case someone wants to watch the VOD and have like a chill VOD watching experience, they can do so. We'll see. Ah! Fucking gestures. I need to keep telling myself this doesn't have to be perfect. And I can, in fact, make it better as I go along, because I'm gonna go over this shit a couple times. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do a napkin sketch. Little hints that the claw marks from the monster bunch of random details. It shouldn't be too detailed. Here's the thing. Block my face. I don't know how to change like the audio source from my microphone to like the iPad speakers, or if I can do two audio sources. Dude, the screen tearing's like crazy on this. Look at this, guys. Oof. No. I'm gonna get a glass of water, y'all. By y'all, I mean me. Super entertaining. Oh, duh, scratch marks. Yes, I'm a genius at drawing. Okay. I'm gonna do a close-up here, though. Dramatic one. Do I like the circle eyes? I don't know if I do. Okay. I don't know about this expression, y'all. Oh, I got some viewers. Whoever's watching, I'm doing a little, I'm making a zine for the Zine Fest thing. I have to stream because I'm in a friend group with people who watch movies, and this is somehow a rule now. I have to stream anytime, I don't do my laundry after a movie pick, which ends up being a lot. And yeah, I'm making a little Godzilla zine thing. Like the creature escapes from the lab. So like the scientist breaks out, runs up to her boss. The boss doesn't give a shit. They explain the situation. You didn't hear? The creature escaped. So I'm setting it up. Yeah. So hang out with me while I do some drawing. Oh, someone was bored. Okay, the eyebrows help with this one. This is a little too, I don't know if this is in the style that I want. I'm just gonna go for it because what I'm doing right now is just some very rudimentary sketches, just to get the main idea down. This guy just looks like me. Nothing wrong with a little self-insert. I don't really have a lot of time to flesh this out like crazy. Oh, hey guys. Doing a little drawing stream, hang out, making a little zine. It's like a Godzilla movie kind of thing. I have to be done by Friday, so we'll see how that goes. But I got 3 days to work on it, uninterrupted, no work. I think it'll be a good learning experience. Here, I'm just gonna copy this and just edit it. I mean, in case you don't know, this is Procreate. It's a drawing app on the iPad. Oh wait, you know what? No, he's gonna be hit by someone running away from the monster that he doesn't see yet. It's gonna knock his fish bag away. So he's a fisherman. I want them to be really stubby too. I don't want them to be too like anime proportionate. I think more like bone or something like European. I think will be cool. Oh, his cheek's gonna get hit because he's like, owie. Oh, look at me with the coat. Again, I keep having to tell myself this doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to redraw this stuff later. As long as the overall composition is good. Then we're going to go for it, you know? I've been watching those Godzilla movies. They're that's what got me this idea. I was watching. Quick tip: there's a channel that just streams Godzilla movies like 24/7. Y'all should tap into that if you want to throw on some random shit on the TV while you're doing something else. But I was gonna do this like Western thing. And I wasn't really feeling it, honestly. It was kind of a drag to like try and come up with ideas for it. But yeah, then I threw on some Godzilla movies, and there's this, I forget it. It wasn't even a Godzilla movie. It was just a monster movie. But like the whole thing was that they showed like a microscope of the creature, its cells were growing. I was like, okay, that's why it's getting bigger. But that made me think. I mean, there's only so many cells that make up a living being. It's not like it's making more cells to get bigger. It's just the cells themselves are getting bigger. So my whole thing with this is like it's gonna get so big that like the cells can't stick together and it's gonna melt. Holy yap. I think my ideas are so good. I start yapping and then people aren't here for yapping. They're here for a chill drawing stream. I don't know where to put this sack of fish. It looks like he's throwing them, and that's not what I want. Hey, viewer. Tune in for a little chill drawing stream, making a little zine. It's about a Godzilla that grows too big for its britches. That's basically it. But I'm just on page 2 to get this thing done by Saturday, so wish me luck. I'm a real procrastinator, I'm telling you. Okay, this gets the idea across. I can fiddle with it later. I feel like more people would be wearing hats in this than I'm drawing. This guy has a fashionable top hat. Oh wait, I don't know how to draw someone holding their shoulder. This is kind of how. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. You know what? I'm gonna make a new grid. I gotta make a 9x9 grid here. That won't take long. It's just kind of annoying. Procreate team, if you ever see this, your grid system fucking sucks. So I have to do this bullshit. I have to zoom in to the pixel, find kind of close, and then change the grid size. Because if it doesn't evenly, like, see, I'm doing a 3x3 grid. If I can't get it just right, see, I gotta do this shit and like eyeball it. It's really intrusive. It's not a good system. Procreate. Oh, man, y'all tuned in at the worst time. Hey, y'all. I'm making a zine. I'll show y'all a little bit of it. It's about this Godzilla story where like a monster breaks out and grows uncontrollably. And they're gone. You know, when people come in, I'm not going to explain myself. That's what I got to do. They can smell desperation, I'm telling you. What am I looking for? Let's go through the pages. You know, Procreate does a lot of things right, but you know what they need? They need add-ons, widgets, and fucking more updates, man. I know they're like perfectionists or something. They really want to get it right. But dude, it should not have taken you this long to add some brush libraries. It's just like all they did was change the file management system. I guess, you know, that's a big back-end thing. But y'all gotta step it up when it comes to the grids and some of the post-processing stuff. It's not that good. Also, let me be able to make custom keyboard shortcuts. Okay, this is where... Let's see, how am I going to do this? Oh, I know. Okay, this is where I'm getting a little experimental. Never made a comic before, people. So I don't know what panel layouts are that good. I'm just going to stick with a 3x3 grid. So hopefully readability is chill. I can do 2 panels here. I have a roommate who's a very cool comic artist. And, you know, I'm subscribed to his Substack, but I haven't read it. Haven't really read his shit. But he seems like he knows what he's talking about. There we go. I like that. But I really want to keep it simple. Just do a 9x9 column. Hey viewer, I'm working on a little zine. Gotta finish it by Saturday. That's what I got so far. Check it out. Got my reference here on the left. And my little pencils on the right. You've came in at just the right time. I'm about to draw the big monster. So hang on to your britches. Let's see, I'm gonna make them a little smaller than that. I want them to be kind of stupid, but also kind of scary. I was watching some old Godzilla movies when I got the idea to do a zine kind of like this. He's gonna be a big fluffy dog, and I wouldn't get too attached. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, usually I do Smash Bros. 64 videos. That's my bread and butter on this channel, but I have a weird friend group where we watch movies, and this is a punishment for not abiding by a certain arbitrary rule. I'm not going to get into the details of it. But I don't know, I don't mind streaming, even as a punishment. Because it's like, one, we're all pretty self-absorbed, right? Everyone thinks, oh, you know, if I stream, first off, like, I have something important to say. Everyone thinks that. Second of all, I don't know. I feel like if I stream it, I have to keep doing it. It's good motivation to not procrastinate more than I already have. He's way too big. But I like this side profile, it's pretty good. I'm gonna block him out though. Should be pointing, you know, no. See, classic digital drawing mistake. Zooming in too much, you think you're cooking, but then you look at the overall picture and you're like, why does it look weird? Well, it's because you weren't looking at the big composition. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'll have him end here. Oh, okay, I'm starting to like this. This is looking good. I want to be kind of fat too, which I think is funny. No diss to fat people. But when it's like a big, scary animal, if I made it like his feet like this. A little double jointed kind of thing. No, I want him hunched over. Here, I'm gonna draw into here so I can get a good sense. And this arm would be here. There's the hand. These are the feet. Yeah, I want him to have stubby feet, I think. Random viewer, I don't know if you've seen Godzilla -1, but I would recommend. It's a good monster movie that I saw recently. You know, based off first impressions, I might seem like a super Godzilla fan. I'm really not. This just happens to be what I'm doing right now. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I want his mouth like kinda agape, because I want him to be seen as kind of stupid. Let's see. Finishing point here. Whoa, look at this. Well, look, the perspective grid I did, I kind of eyeballed it already. Look at that. Kind of nasty at this. It's not like I went to school for it or anything, you know? Yeah, this is badass. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. Over here on the left is my reference. That's all you're gonna get for the main character right here. I'll fix the hand later. Okay, let's see. No, I'm gonna fix the hand now. I like the general placement though. Let's see. Arm is here. Man, you went to school this and you suck at drawing hands. It's graphic design, alright? Give me a break. This is good enough for now. Again, I keep reminding myself, I just gotta block this in. Oh, this should be kind of pointing up. Oh yeah, he's clawing into the building, isn't that cool? I basically just wanted to draw stuff that I think would look cool. And so that's where this came from. I like steampunk 1800s looking stuff. Love Ghibli movies. I'm starting to like Godzilla movies. I will say, like, most of the Godzilla movie is a total slog. But then you get to the actual fight and you're like, why didn't they just do this the whole time? I do not care about this dude's love interest. Especially how he treats that love interest in a pretty outdated way, TBH. Maybe the door's down here. No, I'll put it kind of like right here. I can fix this, make it look more, let's see. Do I have a door in my reference? No, I really don't. Yeah, they wouldn't have this kind of ornamentation. But man, this is gonna get me good at architecture real quick, right? I want the sun behind the monster, I think. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh yeah, looking cool. You know, I bet I can get this done by Saturday. I was just putting it off. TBH. Been kind of busy with other shit. Oh. You know, I might try working in black for this. Yeah, I'm just gonna have this all be in black. I realized I was kind of limiting my range of values here by working in white, or I mean, working in red. Because if you think about it, look, it's the color I was at. Look at its lightness. Yeah, this is a little art lesson for you, random viewer. This is its lightness is in the middle, right here. So I want a lot of different values, shades to render this. But I was only getting from here to here. But if I choose black, I got from here to here. See, I get double the amount of shades. Ah. Okay, cool. Oh man, yeah, I'm liking this panel. Oh, it's still an alpha lock. There we go. Okay. Let's look at my reference here. I see, like, this reference is super sick. So let's do something kind of like that. Just gonna recreate it, honestly. Just add random squares, hope it looks good. You know, the star of the show really is the beast here, so... I don't really know how I want his feet to look. I guess they'll look like this. Oh, but they're gonna crack the ground, of course. I might have his whole step being a crater, because he's probably really heavy, too heavy for a cobblestone road, that's for sure. Okay, I'm wasting time with extraneous details. That's kind of annoying. I get particular about how I'm shading stuff. Okay, here's the problem. I gave myself a double tall panel here. I don't know what I'm gonna fill with it. I'm gonna check my notes. Oh, you know what? He's gonna just destroy this tower, I think. Okay, bathroom break. Okay, I'm back. If anyone's here, I'm back. Yeah, no one's here. Oh, not to be here. Let's enjoy your company, someone's company. Ooh, that's a nasty tangent. I'm gonna avoid that. That's a little boring. Uh, wait, oh, sorry. How much do I need to get done in this panel? Okay, I have some time. I'm gonna blow out this panel. Points out there. You know, comics are really a dime a dozen these days. At least, indie shit. Oh hey, got a viewer. I'm making a Godzilla type comic. You know, hang out for some cool epic drawing skills as I draw hands like this. No, but in all seriousness, I'm just blocking the comic out at this point, and I'm gonna go back and make it look prettier later. By later, like hopefully tomorrow. Oh, he's way too big. Scale's all wrong. But yeah, the whole shtick of this book is that the monster is going to keep growing because his cells are growing. But if you think about it, because I saw, like, I was watching a monster movie at midnight. Shout out the channel on YouTube that just streams Godzilla movies 24/7. You should tap into that. But I was watching this movie. It wasn't even a Godzilla movie, but the monster grew because its cells grew, and that got me thinking. You know, there's only so many cells in a body, right? So at some point the cells are just going to fall apart because they'll be too big to be held together, in one organism. So eventually, don't get too attached to this furry guy, but because he will eventually fall apart. I don't need that. So yeah, I'm just kind of noodling at this. Hopefully it turns out well. It's my first comic I've ever made. I mean, I've drawn a bunch. Never made a comic. I'm a little scared. But you know what? That's a good thing. It's a good thing to be a little worried that you're not doing something right. That means you're doing something that you should be doing. If you feel absolutely confident about something, maybe you're a little too confident, so. I'm gonna kill myself drawing these stairs later. Why I'm streaming? Good question that no one asked. But I lost, I'm in a friend group where we watch a bunch of movies together and we have a bunch of convoluted rules. And one of the rules ended up being that I had to do my laundry after each movie viewing, and I was out of the house. So I couldn't do any laundry. So the punishment for that is streaming. You know what? I'm starting to like it. Okay, I'm overworking this. Let's see. But I am gonna add this. Ooh yeah, that makes it way cooler. Don't know what to do for the next panel though, cannot lie. I want this monster to be cute, but also creepy. Yeah. Hey, viewer. Just doing a chill drawing stream, working on a comic. Hang out if you want to see a big creature break a bunch of shit. I don't really know how to draw a building breaking. But you know what? This is just a napkin sketch to get the idea down. And But yeah, I have to get this done by gotta get this whole thing done by Saturday, but really by Friday, because I'm gonna have to spend the whole day painting it. Or sorry, I mean printing it. And that's probably going to take longer than I think. So really, I got 3 days off. I'm going to try and use them to finish this guy. But I got 3 pages out of 10. If you want to see them. This is page 1. In a lab, the creature breaks out. The scientist girl tells the boss, "Oh, his cells are growing. He's escaped." So, cut to a lively market. Cut back to the lab where the creature broke out. You find this fisherman guy in a crowd. You see he broke out of the royal palace. Someone knocks into him, causing him to drop his fish. He turns around. Oh my god. I did a little Junji Ito thing. See, I'm not the biggest comic expert. But Junji Ito does all those creepy mangas. What he'll do, I saw this in a YouTube video, I can't lie. But what he'll do is to bring up the scariness of a scene, he'll think about the page turn. So this is the end of one spread. And so you see this guy's freaked out. So you're like, oh, what's going to happen when you turn the page? Ooh, big reveal of the monster. I don't know, for my first go, I think I'm doing a good job. But yeah, that's the big monster. It's a big fuzzy dog. He's gonna break the building. He's gonna break And he runs away. You know, I might not even need a panel break here. But I'll have one anyway. But yeah. Hang out with me while I figure out what to do next. Okay, monster keeps breaking shit. Okay, here's what I'm thinking for the next page. First off, I have to draw out the panels. I'm using Procreate for this. This is my first time streaming off my iPad. I just followed a YouTube tutorial. This whole time I thought Streamlabs was paid, but they have a free version. But here's what I'm thinking for the next page. Random viewer. These 3 panels here. Main character running away. And then this one, big monster scene of him wrecking shit. And then more shit with the monster, and then maybe a hint of the military showing up. Because there's going to be... I gotta have a military that tries to stop the monster, and then they get wrecked. Like, what are we doing here? I think that's a good idea. I'm going to have... hero guy running down some dark alleyway. He's gonna have to get out of the way of people. He's trying to make it to the coast. Because he's a fisherman. And his boat's on the coast, right? Geez, what economy are they in? You can afford a fucking boat, right? But I gotta remember not to overdraw this stuff. And then here he goes overdrawing it, right? I want this here to be kind of selfish, then maybe he saves someone at the end. But here's him pushing someone out of the way. Out of my way! It's a fucking monster! No. Here's the smoke from the destruction. Man, I think my roommate's back, so I'm gonna end stream. Sucks for the guy who just joined, but see ya.